Hello there, folks. My name is Paul Flores Taylor, and I have the distinct honor of being your auctioneer at this year's gala. We wanted to take a few moments ahead of the gala to discuss our Fund the Mission section of the evening. This is a part of the evening where the lights go down, service comes to a pause, and we invite a patient speaker to come on stage to discuss their journey with arthritis. This moment is crucial not only for the event, but for the Arthritis Foundation and our mission. Once that speaker is done, we move into Fund the Mission, where we ask folks to raise their paddle at different levels of support to give you all an opportunity to familiarize yourself with the paddle raise. We have put together this video for you to watch at your leisure. I would like to introduce to you a little girl named Dylan. Dylan's going to share her story with you. And after that, we're going to move into the different ways you can support Dylan and other kids like her. Thank you so much for your time.
The Arthritis Foundation is one of the biggest reasons that Dylan is where she's at. They have helped fund research that has gotten us to where we are for the treatments we have now.
All the donations to the Arthritis Foundation mean a great deal. They mean that the Arthritis Foundation can continue to put on the great events that they do. They go to finding a cure. They go to providing support for the families that think of it as their disease and not just their child's disease as well.
They really are advocates for these kids and their families and even the adults. And that's kind of what I was, looking for, was some guidance from people that had already experienced what I experienced.
If there was another family or another dad that reached out to me kind of asking for support or, hey, what was your experience like or anything like that, I think the biggest thing that I would want them to know is obviously they're not alone. They have a big community of people that can kind of help provide support, and that there's nothing that they're going to encounter that they won't be able to deal with. It's all different. Every day is different. You never know what's going to happen, but what you do know is you will get through it.
The science and the fundraising that goes towards the research is why I ask for every dollar that I ask for. I truly believe that in Dylan's lifetime, we will see either great improvements in treatment or possibly the cure. And that is 100% my goal.
All right, Rhode Island, it is my distinct honor to be returning as your auctioneer. So why don't we go through the different levels of giving that make up the Fund the Mission? As mentioned, you can give the night of the event by just raising your paddle, and we will be calling out those numbers one by one. But if you feel more comfortable, you can give right now by clicking this link in your email, and it will take you to a website with instructions on how to give. All right, so why don't we dive into the Fund the Mission and the different levels that make it up and how you can support kids like Dylan and others living with arthritis. Our first level of giving is $2,500, and it goes towards our Picasso project. It is estimated that at least 500 million people worldwide have osteoarthritis, which is the most common type of arthritis. Over 30 million Americans have OA, and increasingly more and more are developing the disease as young adults. The Arthritis Foundation is working to accelerate progress in finding ways to slow down osteoarthritis. The Picasso Project collaborates with leading arthritis investigators and 9 research institutions. Together, they comprise the Osteoarthritis Clinical Trials Network, and this is a combination of decades worth of work and research. This is what your generous contribution of $2,500 goes to. Our next level of giving is $1,500, and $1,500 goes towards the severe shortage of rheumatology specialists in the United States, especially in underserved, often underrepresented parts of the country. That's why the Arthritis Foundation grants fellowship awards to universities dedicated to expanding the number of rheumatologists, encouraging medical students to practice in this field. All right, Rhode Island, our next level of giving is $1,000, and it goes towards the hundreds of thousands of kids and teens in the US who are currently battling childhood arthritis. The Arthritis Foundation runs juvenile arthritis camps and JA Family Days. It offers its JA Power Pack to kids and their families who are recently diagnosed, containing very important information on their disease. Plus, we do offer a college scholarship for kids who grew up with arthritis. Your generous support of $1,000 can help programs like this reach more and more families and children in need. Our next level of giving is $500, and it goes towards helping our military personnel and veterans. Post-traumatic osteoarthritis affects millions of people, including 1 in 3 military veterans and service members. Military personnel are predisposed to developing arthritis due to the physical strains and injuries many of them experience. That's why the Arthritis Foundation has joined hands with the Veterans Administration, working together to guide active duty and retired service members in managing their chronic joint pain, depression, and other symptoms osteoarthritis can bring. Our next level of giving is $250. And folks, arthritis is the nation's leading cause of disability, draining our workforce and economy. The Arthritis Foundation leads the Arthritis at Work program because 1 in 4 employees have arthritis. This program, which is made free to employers, helps their workers better manage their condition. In addition, the Arthritis Foundation's Ease of Use certification program tests and approves products that are easier to use by people with arthritis and anyone else. All right, Rhode Island, our final level of giving is $100, and it goes towards sponsoring fundraising events like the one you will be attending in a few weeks. It also goes towards others like Walk to Cure Arthritis, our Jingle Bell Run, California Coast Classic, and many others. Every dollar you give, we give back, because we are working hard to raise funds to conquer arthritis in many ways, from research to finding a cure to the best treatments. So please, folks, we're asking 100% audience participation at this level. Thank you, folks, so much for taking the time to learn about the Fund the Mission section of our gala. If you want to give night of the event, get those paddles ready, because I'm going to be calling them out one by one. But if you feel more comfortable giving right now, please follow the link in your email. We're going to have so much fun night of the event, and I look forward to seeing you all there.